What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a pickups video, and also I'm going to do a little bit of an opinion video, which I've never really done before, but I'm going to give you my opinions on Goodwill hunting and Amiibo hunting. But first, let's get to the pickups. I just have a couple games here. It's going to be a quick video, but hopefully a fun one, and it'll be kind of interesting. So these are kind of really random games, and not really a lot of fun stories here, but I found Paper Mario for a decent price, and I've been following this game forever, and it just has been staying at like the $20 mark, but recently it's shot up in price, so I was able to get it for 20 bucks, and I'm glad I did, because now every time I go to look and see this, it's for like 30 or 40 bucks, so get it while you can. This game is on the rise as far as price goes. And same thing with this was actually cheaper. This was 15 bucks, Chibi Robo. But this is one of those games where it's a hidden gem, and everyone knows that it's a hidden gem now. And it's such a unique game that everyone's going to want to play it down the road when they're looking up what the best games are for the Gamecube. This is one of them. So Chibi Robo is one of those kind of unique games, kind of like a Sega game, if you know what I mean. It's a great game. Okay, so in the middle here, I'm going to talk about this Goodwill story and kind of my opinion on Goodwill now. I occasionally go to Goodwills around here, and I've had some unbelievable scores in my life at Goodwill. It's been awesome. But recently, every time I go, like every single time I go, there's someone there that's either my age, a little older, a little younger, and they have their phone out, and they are price checking absolutely everything in the store. They're not necessarily looking for video games. They could be looking for whatever, like home goods, whatever, and they're just price checking everything to flip when they get home, which if you want to make a living like that, that's cool, but what happens then is they get to any kind of video games and they look it up and they see, hey, this game's actually $8 instead of, you know, the $1.97 that it's going for at Goodwill, and it's drying up the market out there. So for video game collectors, it's tough to find that, and then you find games because of that, and then just this guy's not even a collector, and he has the thrill is, hey, I gotta flip this and make $4. Like, come on now, that sucks, but whatever. So anyway, I have not been going to Goodwill lately because of that reason. It just sours me, and I'm slowing down my collecting anyway. But anyway, that's my opinion on like the recent, going to Goodwill. It's just depressing going there now and seeing all these people just having their phones out and just price checking everything. It's dumb, but it is what it is. We live in a day and age where, the internet is easy to use on your phones, and if you want to price check it to make a buck, whatever, go do it. Times are tough for some people, and if they need it, and they need it more than I do, go ahead. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, so the reason why I wanted to talk about that is I was at Goodwill today, and there was a guy just price checking everything, and like always, right? And I get to the CDs, and he's in the CD section, and he's starting to price check like any kind of games, computer games, whatever. And at the bottom there was DVDs, and you always look at the DVDs because there could be Xbox games, PS2, all that stuff. So there was like 2 or 3 Wii games, and they were all like the junk games for $1.97. But then there was also Little King Story, and so I was able to pick it up for $1.97. So I was excited about that. It's not that crazy expensive of a game, but it's like maybe 20 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that on the Wii. So kind of a good game to get for my Wii collection. Okay, so then PS1 games are also still really cheap, and I've been saying that for a while. 2 really cheap games I got for, I think they were $3 each. Project Overkill, Konami. This game is a top-down kind of shooter where it's a top-down perspective, I should say, and you control your guy and you're just blasting everything. It's just over-the-top violence, gore, blood. It's just one of those games it's just fun to play. Check it out. You'll find this for cheap right now on eBay. They're like $5. So it's a Konami game that you can get for cheap still, which is kind of unique for a Konami game. Most of those games are pretty expensive. One of my favorite action heroes in the entire world is Bruce Willis, and I have all the Die Hard games on like the PS1 and the Sega Saturn, and even the Gamecube. I have the Die Hard game on that, but this game I did not own, which I couldn't believe. But Apocalypse is a run and gun game, kind of like Project Overkill, but this game's better than Project Overkill. It's just crazy. Violence is awesome. It's just a hidden gem, and it's dirt cheap, and it's very easy to find. So I was able to add that to my collection and play it for a little bit, and I loved it. I can't wait to go back to it. Alright, so I told myself I'm not going to collect NES complete in boxes ever, but because of my recent luck that I had with some friends and all that stuff, I got a ton of NES boxes. Now I'm like falling into that trap, and so now anytime I go to like game stores locally here, I always do look in the CIB kind of collection of the store, and I'm kind of getting addicted now. I love holding these boxes. I love opening them up. I love having the manual. And there's just something pure about having the box when it's mint. And so, anyway, I added 3 games to my collection here. So the first one is Little Nemo Dream Master, and I already have this game, but I love it so much, and it's a Capcom game. I just freaking love it, and I wanted the box. I think the artwork is incredible on it too. It's just one of those games that looks awesome on your shelf, and if you love a game as much as I do, like, I just feel like I want to like embrace everything that it, you know, has to offer. I look up posters, I look up this, I look up that, just to like become the total fanboy of that game. I'm kind of a nerd like that, and so that's why I picked up this game as well, which I already had. Flintstones Rescue of Dino and Hoppy, and I love this game, and I cannot wait to get Surprise at Dinosaur Peak if it ever happens. But I'll never own the box to that, but hopefully the cart one day. But this game's incredible, and it still has like the cellophane on it, and it was completely mint. And this was, the guy charged me $5, and I think he mischarged me because he charged me what a cart goes for, and this goes for like 30 bucks. So and usually their prices aren't like that good of a deal. So I think he mischarged me for that, and that kind of evened out this price, which was I think 20 or 25. So anyway, not bad, but anyway, this game just it's again, I like the artwork on that too, so it's kind of cool. And then I was at another store, and I saw another of my favorite games, and I got Bubble Bobble 2 recently on the NES, which was awesome. But this game, I got Bubble Bobble, I had it already, but again, the artwork on this is incredible. Manual, mint condition, all that stuff. So anyway, I added it to my collection. It was really cheap. So now I have 3 more boxed NES games that I don't want to go down this slope, so hopefully I want to stop after that. Alright, so finally we have Amiibos. Amiibo collecting is going nuts, but recently they announced that there's a good chance they're going to re-release a lot of the Amiibos. So that would bring all the crazy prices on eBay down. So I might actually get a Marth, and I might actually get some of these like good Amiibos that I want to add to my collection, not because it's going to be rare, because I want these in my collection because I love Nintendo, right? That's why I want them, not because, hey, look at me, I have these rare games. So when I picked up these games, either through pre-orders or when I was at the store early on before the craze happened, I didn't think anything of it. I just went nuts at the beginning here getting the Villager and thinking, hey, you know, I love Animal Crossing on the 3DS. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and this game is incredible. So I got the Villager, and now he's what, 80 bucks on eBay. And you know what? I could sell it now because they are gonna probably release him. But again, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to sell him just because I can make a huge profit off it. I'm not gonna be that guy. Little Mac, again, I got it day one. I was in the store just randomly, and they're like, "Hey, Chris, you know, our shipment came in of Amiibos. Cool, I'll take the little Mac." And then he became super rare. I don't think Mega Man's rare at all, but again, it's just to show you, I pre-ordered him, and I think people want him, and any store you go to now, you can't find him, but it's only like 25 bucks online. Same thing with this guy. I just got it for the hell of it. My wife likes Wii Fit Trainer, so I got it, and you know what? I didn't take it out of the box, and now that one's rare too. But anyway, guys, sorry this video was so long. I hope you like it. And give me some feedback on some of my kind of opinions on Goodwills and Amiibos or whatever. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always.